Hello friends, I am Yusuf from the Psychological Wellbeing team. I examine the psychology of the novel heroes and what personality disorders they have. Today we start with Victor Hugo's magnificent work Les Miserables. JeanValjean post-traumatic stress disorder. Many years of imprisonment and subsequent difficulties in readjusting to prosperity can cause Valjean to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Constant alertness, anxiety, and nightmares may mark this condition. Depression. The difficulties and loneliness experienced throughout his life of happiness can cause Valjean to develop unprotected. It can be seen as low mood, hopelessness, lack of energy. Identity crisis. Valjean's efforts to gain a new identity and escape from his past show that he is experiencing an identity crisis. This situation leads to questioning who one is and one's place in society. Javert obsessive-compulsive personality disorder. Javert's obsession with law and order can lead him to show signs of obsessive-compulsive personality disorder. Adherence to strict rules, lack of flexibility and perfectionism indicate this situation. Moral internal conflict. Her conflict with JeanValjean causes her to experience a deep conflict between her internal moral values and her adherence to the law. This eventually leads him to commit suicide. Fantine major depressive disorder. Fantine's difficulties in protecting her daughter Cosette, poverty and the abuse she is exposed to may cause her to experience major depressive disorder. Constant sadness, hopelessness, and low energy level indicate this situation. Trauma and anxiety disorder. Fantine's job loss and struggle to survive on the streets may lead to trauma and anxiety disorders. Constant anxiety and panic attacks indicate this situation. Cosette. Attachment issues. Being separated from her mother at a young age and being abused by the Thénardier family may cause Cosette to have attachment issues. Trust problems and the tendency to develop dependent relationships indicate this situation. Post-traumatic stress disorder. The difficult years she spent with the Thénardier family may cause Cosette to show symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. Nightmares, hypervigilance, and safety concerns may reflect this condition. MariusPontmercy. Identity crisis and ideological conflict. Marius's conflicting relationship with his grandfather and his interest in political ideologies lead him to experience an identity crisis. Efforts to find himself and ideological uncertainties indicate this situation. Depression and mourning. Losing his father and the losses he experienced in the revolutionary struggle may cause Marius to show symptoms of depression and mourning. Constant sadness and inability to enjoy life indicate this situation. Thénardier and Eponine. Antisocial personality disorder. Thénardier's lack of conscience, criminal tendencies, and insensitivity to the feelings of others show signs of antisocial personality disorder. Lack of empathy and manipulative behavior indicate this situation. Thénardier and Eponine. Antisocial personality disorder. Thénardier's lack of conscience, criminal tendencies, and insensitivity to the feelings of others show signs of antisocial personality disorder. Lack of empathy and manipulative behavior indicate this situation.